And
the doctor also needs a doctor. So
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So I'm a clinical psychologist as well. My research currently is in understanding mental health promotion among Black and Afro-Caribbean people in the sense of allowing service users to take more part in the design and delivery of their services through a more strength-based model. So I believe that a lot of the time when mental health is talked about within the Black and Afro-Caribbean community, it's a lot of conversations on negativity and not necessarily on the part of our culture or the aspects of our culture that make us more resilient or that support our mental health and well-being. So that's what my research is predominantly about. So I'm just in my second year, but yeah, it's coming along well.
It will. Angie, thank you for joining in this conversation.
Thanks for having me.
I think this conversation is a timely one.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I had a brief conversation on, trying to get people adjust to all the happenings of this year. I mean, with COVID and mental health and, the global burden of care that has actually emanated from conversations around, mental health. And I think it's important to put closure, to this whole conversation by looking at, New Year resolutions as well, because this time around, so many people are busy trying to put down or think through how to put their lives together and how to project a more useful and relevant future, basically. And so critically, I want us to look at New Year resolutions in the light of what people should be looking at. And I have three main areas or domain to guide this conversation. So, I mean, the first point is what I call what type or kind of person is involved in this whole conversation on New Year resolution. So before I put down my New Year resolution, I think one of the important points would be to think about the kind of person that I am, and
to put out there that I think I don't believe in New Year resolutions anymore.
Right.
I used to, I mean, yeah, but I've come to a place where I'm more concerned about the fact that every morning I wake up is an opportunity to do something new.
Right.
Of course, it's necessary to set goals and have visions, have a vision board and say, this is what I want to do in this frame of time. Regardless of your religion or your faith, my faith tells me, I'm Christian, my faith tells me that I should make plans.
Right.
I should set plans and put plans in place and be wise like the ants and prepare for the future.
Right.
So even though I don't believe in New Year resolutions, I still believe it's important to make a plan, but in a more paced way, in such a way that you don't end up feeling like you have failed when things don't go the way you want to, and you are. And I think it really comes down to your personality and if you really know yourself. I know myself well. I know that even though so I know that when I have to do something, I need to put ample time in place for my lazy days, for my I don't feel like doing anything days, and for my I need to meet this deadline days, So it's really important to know the kind of person that you are. And sometimes basically just taking a personality test or a temperament test, go online and do one of these 16 personality tests. Might come out not too accurate, but they may be as close to the kind of person that you are. And these things are free. They're accessible on the internet. Google personality test or temperament test, and then you find something. So I know that, okay, based on my personality or my temperament, I require some kind of motivation to do something. I require a particular app to be able to manage my time. Technology has opened our eyes to a lot of things. we are more understanding and aware of how to manage our time, and basically just by picking up our phone and downloading an application and putting
Right.
it down, putting it